Students, hope you are doing good. Today's our topic is empirical formula. So let's get started. There are two types of chemical formulae. Formulae is plural of formula. Yes, there are two types of chemical formulae: empirical formula and molecular formula. So today we are focusing only on empirical formula. Empirical formula. It is the simplest whole number ratio of atoms present in a compound. So, what we are discussing here? Empirical formula. It is the simplest whole number. What are whole number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there is no fraction, just whole number. And the other thing is ratio. Ratio what? Ratio of atoms present in a compound. Now, how we can know about empirical formula? We can determine empirical formula by percentage composition of a compound. We will discuss about it with a very simple example of a covalent compound, which is silica. The formula of silica is SiO2. Si represents silicon. Si represents silicon, and O represents oxygen. Okay. Now, what's its empirical formula? Simplest whole number ratio. Yes, its simplest whole number ratio is 1:2. Ratio is 1:2, silicon 1 and oxygen 2. To know it further, there is another example of glucose. Yes, the original formula of glucose, which is a covalent compound, is C6H12O6. But here we are discussing about empirical formula. So, empirical formula is simplest whole number ratio. It's mean, can you simplify this? Yes, you can simplify this by dividing it with a smaller number, which is 6. As you can see here, that 6 is divided by 6, 12 again by 6, and 6 divided by 6 to get its simplest ratio, which is 1:2:1. Okay, now you can achieve its simplest ratio when you have molecular formula. You have just divided, so it's the simplest whole number ratio. The empirical formula is of glucose is CH2O. So it's empirical formula of glucose. Now let's talk about ionic compounds. Ionic compounds exist in three-dimensional network forms. As we discussed earlier, that they exist in three-dimensional. Okay, each ion is surrounded by oppositely charged ions in such a way to form electrically neutral compound. Means each ion, if you have sodium ion which is positive, it is further surrounded by other ions which are oppositely charged, and further this negative is surrounded by positive to make it neutral. So ionic compounds are represented by simplest units. So we say that ionic compound at formula unit, means this unit represent whole compound. Empirical formula of ionic compounds, it is the simplest whole number ratio of ions. Here we are talking about ions, because in ionic compound ions exist, not atoms. Sodium chloride. Yes, sodium is positively charged and chloride is negatively charged, definitely, and we are not writing above symbols that Na is positive and Cl is negative. We are already know about it. So it is the simplest whole number ratio of ions in ionic compound. Yes, formula unit only exists for ionic compounds. Ionic compounds have only empirical formula. This is very important point, that Ionic compounds only have empirical formula. There is no molecular formula, just its empirical formula. Example is NaCl. Yes, although Na is further surrounded by Cl, and each Cl is further surrounded by positively charged ions, but we are only taking here its ratio and the simplified unit, which is NaCl. We are not talking about it each and sodium is surrounded by 6 chloride, or each chloride is further surrounded by 6 sodium. No, we are just simply talking about NaCl, its simplest unit. And the next one is potassium bromide. Yes, again the first one is positively charged and the next one is negatively charged, and again potassium will be further surrounded by bromide, and each bromide will be surrounded with positive ions. Yes, we are not talking about how many ions they each is surrounded with, but its simplest formula, which is potassium bromide. So let's recall what we learned today. We learned about chemical formula. There are two formulas. One is empirical formula and the second one is molecular formula. And another terminology which was formulae. Yes, formulae is a plural of formula. Okay, definition of empirical formula. Empirical formula, the definition is it is the simplest whole number ratio of atoms in a compound. We talk about atoms when we are particular about covalent compounds, and atom is replaced with ions when we are talking about when we will talk about ionic compounds. Okay, then we study about silica. The empirical formula of silica is SiO2, which is a covalent compound, and glucose C6H12O6, its simplest whole number ratio is C1H2O1. Yes, okay. The next one is ionic compound. Ionic compound, as they are three-dimensional, not one-dimensional, they are 3D. Yes, and to make a compound a neutral, each ion is further surrounded to make it electrically neutral. So what happened? That we use formula unit, not a we use a formula unit for such compounds, for ionic compounds. Okay, and we talk about two examples, NaCl and potassium bromide. So that's all for today. What you have to do is to attempt this assessment. Yes, write empirical formula of benzene. You have to write its simplest whole number ratio. Empirical formula of benzene, you have to write. I am providing you this C6H6. You have to determine its empirical formula. The second one is hydrogen peroxide, H2O2. Yes, you have to determine its empirical formula. Empirical formula is simplest whole number ratio. What you have to do is find out its simplest whole number ratio. Okay, that's all. And please be focused on your lesson and revise it again and again to build fundamental concepts. Thank you.